No sun-drenched land lived a young cheetah named Chase. You might think all cheetahs are the same, obsessed with speed, but Chase was different. He cherished a slower pace. While his friends zipped and zoomed across the plains, Chase found pure joy in watching fluffy white clouds drift by and tiny, colorful birds swirl in the vast blue sky. Night. He'd lie on his back and gaze at the twinkling stars, which looked like glitter sprinkled across a dark, velvety blanket. His friends, however, just didn't get it. They saw his calm deliberation as laziness. "Race us to the watering hole, Chase!" they'd call out, already revving their engines. But Chase would just smile and let them go ahead. He preferred to observe the tiny, delicate flowers and the busy little beetles scurrying along the path. There was a whole world to see if you just took a moment to look. Then one scorching day, a crisis struck. The great watering hole, the lifeblood for all the animals, began to shrink. The water receded day by day until it was a mere muddy puddle, and then it vanished completely. All that was left was dry, cracked earth. Panic erupted. The fast cheetahs, frantic with thirst, ran in circles, their speed turning into nervous energy. "We must find water," declared Flash. "One of the swiftest our speed will save us." Another, named Dash, agreed with a confident flick of his tail. They decided to dash off in all directions, absolutely certain that their speed was the ultimate superpower that would solve everything. Chase quietly offered to help. "You'll just slow us down," Flash retorted dismissively. "We need to be super fast. Just stay here." And with that, the speediest cheetahs disappeared in a cloud of dust, leaving Chase behind. They ran and ran, surging every corner of the land, their powerful legs eating up the miles. But their speed yielded nothing but more exhaustion. They returned long after the sun had set, covered in dust, and thirstier than ever before. "It's no use," Flash panted, his shoulders slumped in defeat. "There's no water anywhere." But Chase hadn't been idle. Unfettered by the frenzy of speed he had been observing, he noticed a long, determined line of ants marching purposefully away from the dry basin. He knelt down and saw a small patch of ground under a prickly bush that was still ever so slightly damp to the touch. He lifted his nose to the air and felt a tiny, cool breeze tracing its origin to a single, small cloud far in the distance. As night fell, he looked up and saw his favorite star, a bright beacon that always seemed to shine right over the juiciest berry bush switch, as he knew, often grew near hidden springs. Putting all these little clues together, Chase knew what to do. "That way," he said calmly, pointing his nose toward the bright star. "The ants went this way. The ground is damp here, and my favorite star is pointing there." The other animals, desperate and tired, looked at each other. They had tried speed, and it had failed. Now, they decided to trust him. Led by the slowest cheetah in the land, the entire community began a steady, unhurried walk through the moonlit night. It was a long journey, but it was peaceful. After what felt like hours, a soft sound reached their ears. Drip, drip, splash. And there it was. Ahead, bubbling up from the ground, was a new, secret watering hole full of fresh, cool water shimmering under the starlight. As the animals drank their fill, their relief palpable, Flash and Dash approached Chase with newfound respect. "Thank you, Chase," said Flash, looking a bit shy. "We were so busy running, we didn't see any of the clues." Dash added, "You showed us that. Looking closely and thinking is just as important as being fast, maybe even more so." Chase offered a warm, slow smile. Slow. From that day on, while the cheetahs still loved a good race, they also learned the profound value of slowing down, observing and uncovering the secrets the world was waiting to tell. It turns out, sometimes the fastest way to solve a problem is to take your time.